Hello arty people, how are you today? I'm Unikitty and today I'm going to be talking to you about Witch Week. I always have ideas for drawings and creative things I can do going on in my head. However, in this case, I wanted to create a drawing challenge where you drew a witch every day for a certain amount of time. Originally, I was going to call it Witchember, which is a combination of witch and September. Then I figured, like with Whimsical Week, that a month would be too long, especially just before Inktober. Originally, I had 30 prompts. But when I started drawing them during Whimsical Week, I realized I had ideas for 7 prompts that I really liked, so I thought that would be perfect for a week-long drawing challenge, and I called it Witch Week. I don't really know where the idea came from a mushroom witch, because I was probably in class drawing when inspiration struck. I drew the head, then the body, and the arm and finger pointing at her lip. Then I realized that that wouldn't work, because her leg would be in the way. So I changed the pose, making her arm lean on her knee, and drew a mushroom in her other hand to include the prompt, because I was attempting to make her look like a mushroom sprite creature sitting in the forest. I knew I wanted her to have a mushroom hat, and when I was drawing the hand, it just didn't look right because I had drawn it the wrong way. And I've always drawn hands with the thumb facing outwards, so I had to look up a reference, and once I realized it was upside down and I managed to fix it, the pose finally looked right. I knew that I didn't want her to be wearing clothing, but I also didn't want her to be naked, so I decided to put moss on her skin to make her look organic and like she was covered up. When thinking about the mushroom prompt, I wanted to create a whole environment so it felt like you were appearing in on a magical event taking place. I also wanted to include glowing mushrooms. I have found a great way to do this in Procreate is to put the color on a separate layer below the object and then use Gaussian blur to make the object look like it was glowing. And if I want it to look like a rim light, I do it on the layer above with a clipping mask. I also wanted to make her look like she was growing out of the dirt. To do that, I removed the line art from her bottom and then used the smudge tool to blend it into the ground. I also did this because I didn't want her bottom to be the focus of the artwork. The last step I usually do when drawing a scene like this is to create a mood. I do this by placing a dark circle around the character to draw your eye in as a focal point, and then sometimes I darken the edges to create an extra bit of mood. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. We've had close to 100 participants for Witch Week, which has been amazing, but unfortunately that means I can't show you all of them on here. So here is a handful of some of the participants' amazing artworks for Day 1 mushrooms. If you would like to see the rest, please check them out on Instagram by searching the hashtag. Have a creative day everybody, bye!